Today I'm meeting Dad Damien, who has a 6-month-old baby who is waking periodically through the night. And there seems to be some issues going on with the nursery. When I ask them some questions about nursery essentials that really do make for better sleep, well, he seemed a bit confused by it all, so I'm going to sort him out. So today I'm here with Dad Damien and their first baby, who is baby Tommy, and Tommy's 6 months old. And I have to say he's a whopper. He's such a big baby compared to some of the babies I've been working with, that one thing I know, it's not a food issue that you're having. He's feeding perfectly okay. I can see that, yes, and he's just gorgeous. Okay, so anyway, Damien, tell me some of the issues that you're having at the moment.
So one of the issues we're having is with his sleep.
Okay.
So a lot of the times we have trouble sleeping unless he's in constant movement. We had a swing. He slept in the swing brilliantly. We didn't start him in the swing. We started him in the crib. At about 3 weeks, he was sleeping in the crib by himself. It was fine. But then what was happening was, as he got older and he sort of started to look around more, he didn't want to sleep in his crib anymore.
Oh.
So yeah, nap time was always in the swing.
Do you think it was out of convenience, like, 5 minutes rest, let him sleep? Yeah, and I think a lot of parents actually revert to that, especially when they're so sleep deprived, is you introduce a movement. Well, that movement actually becomes what we call a sleep associated, basically inhibitor. So the baby gets to depend on that movement instead of putting himself to sleep. So what we've got to do is eliminate that motion. We're going to eliminate the rocking chair and get him into his crib and allow him to actually put himself to sleep. Now, in the early days, a big part of my business when I'm doing these sleep consultations is truly to try and get the baby to sleep without doing the cry out. And part of it is scheduling. Scheduling is so important. For example, if Tommy had been awake at 7 o'clock and you put him to bed at 11, he's going to scream blue bloody murder because it's actually so late that he's already overtired. So just tell me from in the morning, the time he wakes up to the time he actually has his first nap. What is it approximately?
So what happens is, because my wife works, he wakes up around 7:30, 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
and then he'll sleep on the commute to my mother's house.
Which is about what time?
It's about 9.
Okay,
9:30.
so you know what? That's actually perfect. The only thing is, it's that motion. The car is putting him to sleep, right? So that can actually be a bit of an issue. So we want to try to, there are some things we can eliminate, some things we can't. And if she's got to do that on the way to the commute, then that's what the first nap is. Second nap, however, we've got to start putting him into his crib. And from the, if he has half an hour in the morning, 6 months old, that's all he needs once he starts sleeping through the night. Then the next part is we want him to sleep within 2.5 hours, based on his age. Babies do not always show you signs of tiredness. If he's rubbing his eyes and yawning, you've probably missed the windows, mamas. So you want to base it on the fact that he's 6.5 months old, 2.5 hours is the max you want him awake. Okay, we're going to take him up for a nap soon and we'll see you then. So I'm here with Daddy Damien and baby Thomas, and we're going to put Thomas in the crib. Now, just a recap, obviously Thomas is used to sleeping in the rocking chair. He's not used to going to sleep at nap time in the crib, and I just saw a big yawn. One of the issues that we're going to have right now is that the baby is actually overtired. He's been awake for 4 hours. Based on 6 months, as I pointed out, we perhaps should have napped him around about 2.5 hours. So he's already overtired and we're not sure how this is going to go. Let's do it and find out. So now that we've got Thomas settled in his crib here, when he does wake up, perhaps a little too early, or, he's going to start fussing because he's not used to the crib, we want to put him to sleep in the crib. So one of the things that I suggest to my clients is, just press the mattress just a little bit here and there like this. Why don't you have a little try? Just press the mattress down, and then we're just going to get him to sleep that way. Oh, he's smiling away. He thinks he's at the fun fair. He's like, wee! Hi. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay. This is Nanny Robina, one sleeping baby, and I'll see you again soon.